Good morning. It's 6:42 a.m. It's a beautiful morning here in the Valley of the Sun. The sky is clear. I saw Jupiter to the west. I saw Venus to the east. The moon's not out this morning. The skies are magnificent here. It's going to be a beautiful sight to watch this alignment of the planets. Things are coming together in some majestic way, and I can't wait to see it. I owe my love of the stars to my grandfather, my mother's father. He taught me a lot about this region. He individually drove me to the point that I couldn't not come back to an area that I saw such majesty in. And I love the weather here. It helps my body. So that's an extra added bonus. I thank my grandfather for my mother. And I thank my mother for the Bill Bennett book that I've not yet picked up and read completely, but I've read through it. I've touched on pieces of it. I've not been reading enough lately. At all. Started Atlas Shrugged and have stopped, and I'm going to start again. Anyway, I turned on the Bill Bennett show this morning by chance on 9:60 a.m. here in the Valley of the Sun. And the first thing I heard was a discussion about immigration. And the man that was the caller who was talking about what we needed to do was saying that we need to make immigrants feel more comfortable, yada, yada, yada. And the word I heard was make. We don't need to make anybody do anything. We need to help them. We need to guide immigrants through the process of becoming an American and understanding what others have gone through before them to become an American. And we need to ask them to listen, and we will listen to all ideas. But first and foremost, being an American does mean becoming part of the American society at large. And that means speaking the common language fluently in any place that might be deemed appropriate. When I go to a fast food restaurant, I do not appreciate anyone, whether legal or non-legal in America, speaking a different language behind the counter, even if I understand it. And I studied Spanish from 7th grade until junior or senior year, I don't remember. And I speak Spanish with a couple of my coworkers. Y me gusta mucho. I enjoy it a lot. Me gusto mucho? Yeah. Anyway, I work with a lady we call the Mean Mexican Lady, and I work with a guy we call Pedro. His real name is David. They're good people. They're my friends. They're my co-workers. I learn from them and they learn from me. We listen to each other and we speak to each other. We make each other better co-workers. We make each other better people. No, we don't. See, there it is. Yes, we do. It happens together. Together we become. It's a different way of saying it. Subtlety in language. I just finished writing about subtlety in language. Jim Morrison. It'll go up. It'll go up with this audio clip. And it's finished. I'm not going to change a thing. I'm going to proofread for the sake of making sure there's no typos, and it's going right up on the blog with this here rant on this iPhone here. I was born in Dallas, Texas, and sometimes I pull out my southern drawl just for fun. I finally succumbed to the pressure last night. I got home from work, I ate, and I crashed. It was 6:30. I was on the couch, and my eyes were shut, and I was probably snoring. And I woke up at 9-something, and I stirred around enough to deal with what I had to do, and I hit the bed after putting a blanket on, because, gosh, it got chilly Sunday. writing my words, and I'm speaking my words. To try to exercise some demons. It's working. I'm also doing it to share my learning so that people see it who need to know that I am learning, so that I can see it, and so that others who I may never make physical contact with in this world might gain from a better understanding that I might have found. And maybe gain occasionally from watching my stupidity, because sometimes I have it. We all have it. It's learning not to have so much of it that brings wisdom. It's learning what our strengths and weaknesses are. It's learning what our demons have been, what they still are. Life is a grand journey. I'm really starting to appreciate it. I'm really starting to come into it. I'm finding myself. I'm learning to be comfortable in my own skin for the first time in my life. Maybe for the second time in my life. But really for the first. I hadn't worked it out yet. I'll never work it out. We never do. But we figure out more and more of it, and we make it better. We help ourselves along the way by being helped by others along the way. And we help others along the way. Do unto others as they would have them do upon you. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Grandma and Grandpa. Grandma and Gramps. I'm driving west on Deer Valley at the corner of 19th Avenue. I'm about to take a right and go north. Phoenix is an east-west, north-south city. It's a grid with a couple of subtleties. Subtleties are magnificent. They make everything different, and you have to figure out what they really are all about. There's the place I bought my Jeep. There's Deer Valley Airport to my right, the sun rising over it. The lights are blinking. I'm on the other side of Deer Valley Airport from where I usually drive. But I'm running a little late this morning, and this is the shorter path. I don't always take the quicker, shorter drive to work. I take the drive I enjoy a little more. It takes me about 5 extra minutes, and I can stop along the way if I want and take a picture with my iPhone. And I've been out there taking pictures of the blue moon and of the sunrises in the field right across from Deer Valley Airport. It's a really cool place. It's within, shoot, how many minutes of my home? 10? 12? It takes me about 12 to 14 minutes to drive to work. It's nice. Coming up on my road, it's time to go. Thank you for this conversation. Thank you for sharing it with me, all of you. Whoever you are, I know who you are. You are me, and I am you. And we are one together. Have a great day. See you next time. On The Price is Right. I don't know if that even fits, but it was fun. Alright, gotta go. God bless y'all. My love to you. Take care.